Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to SQL Master YouTube channel. So here Manju and I welcome you all for my YouTube channel. So today in this video we are going to learn about the data modeling. What is the duty of data modeler and why it is necessary to know about data modeling to ETL testers. Okay, so those things we are going to discuss in this videos. So but before starting the video, if you are not subscribed to SQL Master, kindly subscribe to SQL Master YouTube channel so that you are getting more videos on ETL testing. So let us start the video here. So this is what the slide show what I made here. So data modeling. Data modeling describes how the structure of data in your data warehouse. So we are storing data in data warehouse and we know that already. But what is the structure the data storage follows? So that's very important. Okay, we can store data in data warehouse in different models. So data modeling is a process that produces abstract data models for one or more database components of data warehouse. Here you can observe in the picture, first picture, that is data is designed in a particular manner, and in second picture you can observe the business intelligence is analyzing those data, okay, by the help of reports, and these are the reports generated to analyzation purpose. Okay, so this is what the data modeling helps. So why should tester know the data modeling? So data modeling provides functional and technical aspects, completeness in the design, understanding, DB test execution, and validation. So the data model provides the functional and technical aspects of the database design. Right. So what is the functional relation between each entity, each table, and how are those technically related? Meaning, what is the primary key or is a foreign key? How would the index being done to increase performance or retrieval of data? Those kind of things have to be known, or I wouldn't have to be known the tester or the career professionals of any those biggest cases which they are creating will include all of these aspects, as well as which will give an additional check which is will reduce the overall issues and reduce the technology bugs or any functional missings in the overall data model will be reduced to, and it goes to the higher environment. Now data modeling helps to ensure that the design is complete for those defined business rules which are considered as a school for dog rollized active cycling or for the particular project. Understanding the data model gives an understanding of functionality which you have already gathered during the knowledge capture sessions. So are the BRT sessions, and you get to know about what you need to test and what is the scope of your test cases. The test execution, know the first point which you spoke about are advantages of using data model, but the testing or database testing like constant testing, null value testing, any testing, performance testing, you would need to know all of these tables which you will test. What are the tables which still connects, and what are the tables which connects to what are the tables which reports and connect to, and things like that. Okay, so validation in case of multiple source systems, which is very common in data center. Understanding the data model helps in validating the overall quantity of data, which is the key factor, because the percentage of the overall project depends on how much in danger of better quality achieved with the particular implementation of old system. So the validation is pretty important. So these are some advantages of our test knowing the data model. So that is the one of the reason why we are saying the testers should also be part of each and every phase of the beginning, from the knowledge capture sessions for the gathering architecture session, data modeling, and deal the phase. I mean the implement of anything, right? So if you don't have to do tasks on daily basis, so but if you are participant in all of these, okay, so we'll getting knowledge, we will not miss anything. Okay, so you must have to attend all the meetings during ETL testing project phase. Okay, so that's very important to gain the knowledge. Okay, you supposed to be you not miss any of the things here. So data modeling techniques. So there are two techniques like entity relationship modeling, that is ER modeling, traditional modeling technique, technique of choice for OLTP, suited for corporate data warehouse, and dimensional model technique. Analyzing the business measures in the specific business context helps visualize very abstract business questions. End users can easily understand and navigate the data structure. So you can see here, when come to the ER modeling, that's called the traditional modeling technique because it establishes relationship between entities. For example, consider here the product is having relationship with the product totals sold quantities like 10, 20, 30. So okay, it's happening in OLTP model, and this is what the corporate data warehouse. So here we are using OLTP, and data warehouse we are using OLAP. So this is dimensional modeling. Mainly we deal with here the facts which is surrounded by the dimensions. Okay. So the measure of something which is calculated means it is a quantitative which can be quantified. The numbers, aggregates, like that. Example, what is the total sales for a particular period? How many number of products sold in a particular date? So here in this picture you can observe the business intelligence, okay, by observing these graphical representations, or you can say the reports. They can take judgments, or they can finalize their business up and grow, or where the business is behind. Okay, so the what is the lack of the things which we couldn't take the business up, so they can make some analyzation by observing these reports. Okay, for this to generate these reports, the ETL testing is very necessary. So end users, those can understand the business model, can be easily navigate the data structure. So ER modeling technique is a discipline used to illuminate the microscopic relationships among the data elements. The highest art of from ER modeling is to remove all the redundancy in data to maintain the unique data here, unique records. Created databases that cannot be required. See, can do not duplicate. In ER modeling, we are maintaining completely unique records. Okay, so you can observe here the tables. Department table has unique numbers like department numbers, and emp table has employee numbers as unique records. If you combine these two tables, then also you are getting unique records, department numbers and employee numbers, unique records here, numbers here. So here in emp table you can you have emp number unique, and in dpt table department number is unique. When you join these table again, the table records are unique. So OLTP. So as we mentioned, this relates to OLTP. So as it prevents duplicate data as it's normalized. Okay, in OLTP. When data modeler working with data model can understand first normal form is from first to fifth. Okay. So design is good data model. So if the data modeler, he has to know these forms. Okay. So from first to fifth, he can able to design a good data model. So the main goal of this concept of ER model, you should not have duplicate data. It will always be unique within its own entity and whenever it's connected to other relational entity. So dimensional modeling is a database structure that is optimized for online queries or and data warehousing tools. It is comprised of fact and dimension tables. A fact is numeric value that a business which is to count or a sum. The dimension is the essentially an entry point for getting the facts. You can observe in the table picture that is a fact table is surrounded by the dimensions tables. Fact is nothing but measurable quantity. The dimension is the description of those measurable quantities. The main advantage of using dimensional model is we can retrieve data very easily. So some differences between ER modeling and dimensional modeling. So in ER modeling, data is stored in RDBMS, and data is stored in RDBMS or in multi-dimensional database. Tables are units of storage, cubes are units of storage. Data is normalized and used for OLTP, optimized for OLTP processing. Data is denormalized and used for data warehouse, data mart, optimized for OLAP. Several tables and chains of relationships among them. Few table and fact tables are connected to dimensional tables. Volatile and time variant and non-volatile and time variant. SQL is used to manipulate data and ETL tools are used to manipulate data. Detailed level of transactional data here and bulk level of transactional data available in dimensional modeling. So friends, these are the few concepts about data modeling techniques. So because the data modeling is also very essential for to know for the ETL testers. Okay, so then only he can able to identify the data in what manner the data is stored in data warehouse or in OLTP systems. So then only it's very easy to execute the tests and complete the ETL testing performance. Okay, tasks. So thank you for watching this video, and I will be with you with some more new concepts regarding ETL testing. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care.